Okay, weeks have gone by and I haven't made my last video since I've been put it together since I've been back. And I've been involved with a big project with my son and big thing with my other daughter and my other daughter and so on. So here I am, anxious to get back. Everything's been sort of discombobulated here for a while. And I've just pulled out some supplies. I was able to bring my table back in, and I've got this wood here. I think today I'm gonna make frames. I also gonna experiment painting while I'm doing that off of a frame because it's small canvas. Let's see how that goes. I did this as an experiment and almost was going to cast it off, but it really was taken from the small gouaches that I was doing in Tahiti that were taken from the heart paintings I was doing. So I translated those to this canvas, and it was challenging, and it just because it's a whole different medium and surface, it just goes very differently. But I decided I'm going to keep going, and that's not too bad. I didn't end up adding any kind of thread to it. I just went out to the shed to get my threads and yarns that I have here. Just a whole bunch of different sizes for different scales. And I was gonna look into what would that mean to add, I'm sure it goes that way, but what does it mean to add threads to this? They're kind of smaller, different size. Anyways, I have different size yarns. And I wanted to think about that. Somehow I think this is gonna go this way. Not quite sure yet. Yeah, really not sure about that, but I had planned on doing that, but this is so this is the idea. I usually just tie, I do a little needle point and then have some hanging down. So that's something I want to think about a little. That is a very slow process, so I just feel like I want to get a lot of paintings going at once in this vein. And then the threads can be a later iteration of this. And then this was really pretty exciting. I've never painted on a stretch professional linen canvas. And I wish I hadn't, because it is really nice. It's all sized and everything. And yeah, it would be wonderful to have these coming through my studio. I will look and see if I can. I have a guy who makes them, and he's great, Juan. It's called The Shop, and these were sort of on his leftover shelf. So I'll go back and look there, prices out, and see. But meanwhile, I also just like the idea of being able to do them on anything and everything, even if I wanted to paint on a tarp or plastic, or I think to not be so precious. And I'm just out there where I can get those linen canvases. So I took this canvas, which I don't know, I painted and I tried bleach and different things and ended up dyeing it, and it's actually very ugly right now, but I will just see. This could be, I do like the idea of dyeing canvas. So again, that would be something you wouldn't do with like I wouldn't do with a nice linen. So just want to still be open to painting on different things. So today I'm gonna make some canvases. I'm gonna experiment on this piece. I'm setting, not doing anything on this one yet because I like to work on a few at a time. I think it helps. I know I want to do more on that, but just kind of work on that a little bit. And then I hope to get, I didn't get my board, my outside studio done, and I'll talk about that when I get to it, but I just want to get a big canvas up. I don't know what direction I want to go. I'm not necessarily going to do large hearts, and I'm not going to do large screaming ladies, but it'll be something else. But maybe employing some of the techniques that I'm now using with the monoprinting and making these heart paintings. And I mean to do this, get this video out quick. As soon as I get that one edited, I will really get this out as quick as possible. I've got to just get back in my groove, but now I'm back in the studio and I think things will continue as they were. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to, I never have my paints set out like this. Like, so I can see them actually. They're usually in a box, I'm grabbing them in a bin. So this is gonna be nice. I'm gonna just kind of keep it like this. I haven't been able to do that. I'm now using these water-soluble oil color, and I like to think that they're less toxic because I'm sleeping here. So at any rate, I think it's okay. These will at least have lids, and so I think it's okay. I don't know if they're going to be outgassing as much, but just a simple thing like having my paints out feels so nice and much more manageable. Okay, this is that ugly canvas I dyed over bleached out painting. I just do like the idea of dyeing canvas, but I don't know if this is particularly ugly, so we'll see. I'm just laying some plant material down. I'm going to put some ink there and start printing.
California Uganda rages among the visitors posing their personal family tree questions in this recording booth for museum researchers to then investigate.
The men also have my family, but we just don't pass it on over the women.
I feel like if I'm actually thinking, if I'm drawing something or if I'm like trying to like come up with an idea or doing research, like I have to listen to music and sometimes non-verbal music. But
So I have this one. I just started to set threads on it. Here are my yarns, and I just kind of will have to play with it. I think to do just a little, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I tried just painting on the canvas without it stretched, and it's fine actually, because at the end I could just stretch it and wet it. But my idea is I was going to use one set of stretcher bars and just take the canvas on and off, but I need the other one I did for reference, plus I want to sew into it, and you need it on stretchers to sew into. So I just went and cut this wood quickly, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on roughly onto some stretcher bars. And yesterday I tore up all that canvas, so now I have this size, so I've got to just go with that, knowing that I had other stretcher bar sizes, so maybe that was premature to tear it up, but it's not a big deal.
I understand the argument that she needs to prosecute Donald Trump, but do voters also need to know what kind of a president she would be when an overwhelming majority of delegates were pledged to someone who's bowed out? A lot hinges on whether someone decides to challenge Vice President Harris for the nomination.
But so far, it seems to be consolidating.
It has no big, it has nothing that draws attention to it countywide. Let's say Anaheim, Disneyland, Irvine, Spectrum, Huntington Beach, and the beaches. But it's also
Online. We'll have the latest on what she had to say today at headquarters. Now Harris for president headquarters.
Galleries include the 5-car garage with Nina Klein, the Night Gallery with JPW3, Susan Vilmeter Gallery with Nick Aguayo, Stephen Rodin, and Levon Jenkins, Barrett Gallery with Ji Wa Cha, Wilding Cran Gallery with various artists, Nicodem Gallery with various artists.